Hello, this is Chris, the Angry Preacher. Welcome to another episode of Discipleship. I just want to give a quick message out to the people who keep preaching this flat stuff. For one thing, we all know the earth is round. The technology that we have now, they didn't have back then in the biblical times. We now have satellites in space. We have rovers on Mars. And the satellites in space, if you're using the GPS, guess what? That's run by satellite. They're in space. There's a space station in space, and we can see pictures of the Earth that is round. We even know on the Earth that the other planets around us are round because we have this thing called the telescope. And we can see that the Earth and all the other planets are round. We're not some little disc or pancake floating around in space in a pinball machine. I mean, really, knock off the nonsense. I mean, if you're a follower of Christ and you're preaching that the earth is flat, where exactly is that in the Bible? Because out of Mark chapter 16, verse 15, he said, "Go out into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation." What does the flat earth have anything to do with the gospel? Does it get you into heaven? Does it save you? Is it going to help you in a time of judgment? Is it going to help somebody, heal somebody? I mean, think about it. If you convince someone who doesn't know Christ that the earth is flat and they die, and you didn't preach Christ to them, shouldn't you be guilty if they go to hell? Shouldn't you also be guilty if you didn't follow God's command and preach the gospel, but you want to preach this flat earth nonsense? I mean, seriously, just stop. Because if it's not going to glorify Christ, if you're not going to preach Christ to somebody, but you want to preach that the earth is flat, stop. It's just nonsense. Stop. And that's my word. Have a good week. I'll see you next time. Shalom.